Hey, welcome back to Good Morning Vail, here with Bart Peaslee. And when it comes to real estate, well, Bart, you know a thing or two about the real estate market, don't you?
I know a thing or two.
A thing or two.
A thing or two.
No, we always kind of get to chatting before we come on air. And, I would definitely consider myself to be someone who is looking into buying property here in the mountains, and I think that there's probably a lot of other people that feel the same way. They're starting to kind of look, and
Sure.
so when it comes to the mindset, Bart, because I think that we're all kind of like a little bit nervous to maybe get our hopes up too much about one property, but then maybe we should get our hopes up. But in your expert opinion, what would be the right mindset to actually going into saying, okay, I really want to buy a property here in the mountains?
That right there. That's the first one.
Okay.
I really want to buy.
Okay.
That's the mindset. That's the start of the mindset. So there's two mindsets. There's in selling, there's the owner and the seller mindset.
Mm-hmm.
And on the other side, it's the shopper versus the buyer.
Okay.
So the shopper doesn't really know what they want.
Mm-hmm.
They're guessing. A buyer knows. A shopper is anytime, a buyer's on a mission.
Okay.
And they're on a mission because they do know what they want. And so that's the first step, is knowing, and it's not just you, it's your family. Mm-hmm. They all have to come together. It's a kumbaya. This is what we want. We want to be here. We want to be this kind of place. We've had husbands and wives come out separately, say, oh, this is it. I want to buy, we're going to write a contract, but I have to get my husband and my wife out here. And they come out and they go, what? You want to buy that? Why? Well, I kind of liked it. Well, that's just not enough. So it's really, everybody's got to come together.
Okay, so that would be a good step.
That's the first step.
Okay.
And sometimes the way you get to really know is by sitting and talking to a broker. So they can ask you the questions. You want to know, where you want to be. You want to know what kind of amenities you want, or what kind of location, what kind of environment, what's your appetite for a big view. Oh yeah, we want that big view. That's like really key. No, that's not so important. We're going to be here a long time. We're going to come in the summer and the winter, or we're going to move here. We'd like to be in a family environment. So off mountain is probably better. I had a gentleman come in and he said, well, I'm going to come here with my daughter and we want to buy in Beaver Creek. And I said, oh, really? I said, so when you're having a party for your daughter, where are you going to have everybody park?
Good things to think about.
Yeah, think about those things. If you have a home, there's streets, you can park on the streets and you can have a party. You got to know all these things. And then the other part, if you're a buyer, you've got this list, you know what you want, and you say, okay, we're going to go down this. You're painting us a picture, or we're painting it with you, and then we're going to frame it for you. And what's really important is that picture. You know how when you take a picture and then you go home and you look at it, you go, oh, it's not as nice. Well, when you get into reality, it's the same thing. We may not be able to get everything in there, so it's called being flexible. And not just in what you want, but what you want in the kind of price range that you want to pay. And what are you going to value the most? Oh, big important thing. What do you value the most? What does your family value the most? The location, ski in, ski out? No, we want quiet. Okay, well, let's go to Bachelor Gulch or one of the outside communities where it's nice and quiet. Oh, activity. We got the kids, they're 15, 16 years old. They want to ski Vail. You want to be in Vail.
Right.
You got to know what you want.
Well, listen, there's a lot to consider here. Great place to start. Give Bart a call. Thank you so much, Bart, for just kind of jogging the conversation and kind of getting it started. And again, if you want more information, vailvalleyliving.com, 970-331-3083. Let's check in with Ken to find out what's happening with your weather.